Welcome back to Under Oath. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Sitting next to me is James John, my friend, fellow comedian, ridiculously talented guy. Everyone always asks when they comment about the show, they go, do you know the questions before they're asked? James picks these things up maybe 2 seconds before he reads them.
I do.
And then hits me with them. So if you ask me, do I have time to research it? No. Have I practiced law for 30 years? Yes. Have I taken a ridiculous amount of bars? Yes. Am I licensed in 18 states? Yes. Have I done radio shows and I'm used to answering questions really quickly? Yes. But I do not know. I do not know what's in his hand. So instead of talking a bunch of nonsense and being funny till later, hit me with this one.
Okay. You ready for this one?
No, but go ahead.
Okay. I love it. Now, this is a little morbid, but it's a great scenario. Okay. Now, this is going to be out of New York City.
New York City?
Yes. Okay. My 5-year-old daughter was hit in the face by a figure skater's blade at a crowded NYC rink where spins are prohibited, resulting in 12 stitches and $2,500 in medical bills. Do I have legal recourse?
Against who?
That's my question.
Okay. Notice that's very important. The first question I ask is, who is responsible? And that's based every case. Every legal case that deals with an accident has basically 3 things you deal with. 1, who is responsible? 2, what are the damages? And 3, how much insurance is available or other funds to pay for it.
Okay.
So that third one is important because let's say the person who caused the actual damage has no funds. The rink itself might have an insurance policy.
Okay.
Okay. That might cover your medicals.
Right.
Now, is the rink responsible? Well, you can have a rule that says no spins. But if you don't stop people from doing it, there's no enforcement of the rules, you could be responsible. Like if I have a rink, there's 300 people and I have nobody watching this rink. Oh, well, there was a sign that said don't do it. No, it's my job to make sure people are safe and also to make sure that unsafe people weren't doing unsafe things.
Correct.
So that could come into play. Now, if this was just one guy happened to get up, put on his skates and do some weird stuff quickly, it'll be difficult to hold the rink responsible.
Got you.
But if they had nobody watching it, that's a problem too. So a lot of people will say that's unfair. It's unfair to go after a business for that. There are things that are inherently dangerous.
Okay.
Anything that involves a physical act, like a trampoline place.
As a parent, those scare the living bejeebies
Those
out
places,
of me. Yeah, man.
People break stuff every day.
All the time.
All the time. They get hurt. They smack their heads. They get concussions.
Yeah.
And that's why their waivers are beastly. And that's why they have a bunch of people always out there going, don't do that. Don't do that. Be safe. You know, they always have like 4 or 5 people working the trampoline area.
And telling you, don't do
Don't
that.
do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because they know the more dangerous something could be, the more supervision you need.
Correct.
So in this scenario, yes, it's something that needs to be supervised. And it's always been that way.
Yes.
Now, I'm old. I grew up with roller skating rinks.
Oh my gosh.
There were guys who worked at the roller ring and they would say, slow down.
Yes.
Don't do this. Don't do
Yes.
this. Because it was inherently dangerous. They don't want you to hurt yourself, but they really don't want you to hurt others.
That's right.
I hate these cases where a kid, like when you said it, you said 5-year-old. I was going, God, please don't be permanent.
Yeah.
Because these kids are going to be tortured for the rest of their life. Especially, I've seen dog bites, for example.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And kids, they don't know that dogs can be vicious at times. They don't know cats can be vicious. A cat will scratch your face.
Yes.
And those injuries sometimes last forever. What's that big claw thing on your face? And they don't heal because they're jagged cuts. They're not clean.
No, they're not.
A dog bite is not clean.
No.
And, you know, the saliva and the infections that are caused by these things. And you could have multiple surgeries. You could have so many things going on. So yes, you need to immediately call an attorney and figure out what you do. I've had roller skating rink cases before where they were improperly supervised. And I feel bad for the businesses, but you have a job to protect the people who come.
I agree with that.
It's like a hotel has a duty to protect the people there. So if you get mugged in your hotel room or get mugged in the elevator, what kind of security did you have?
You had none.
They have a term called negligent security. And that applies for safety issues of dealing, I was harmed. Now, it's an offshoot of not supervising an area in a situation like this. But yeah, they need to look into it. If it was a weird one-time thing and they had people out there, but if this guy is always there doing that,
I was going to ask.
They're done.
That's where I was going.
Yeah.
I was going to say, let's say the guy's always there. And let's say at that point in time when he does cause an accident like that, can that guy be trespassed, never come back?
Yeah, that business has notice.
Okay.
And people go, it's unfair. It's a public place. It's not public.
No.
It's a private
That's a
place.
business. Yeah.
Now, even places that are pseudo-public, like, they have roller rinks, ice skating rinks on like New York and places like that. You can't go out there without paying.
That's right.
You can't enter. There are a lot of facilities that are owned by government that doesn't make it a public place.
That's right.
And they can say, we can tell you no. So yeah, be careful with this. I'm terribly sorry about your daughter.
Yeah, it's a horrible accident to happen to a child.
It's a nightmare situation.
Yeah.
And I see it all the time, and I see these children, and it's when you say you've been scarred, it's not the scarring that's the worst part about it. It's that they're always subconscious about it. It doesn't go away. Well, you could use lasers.
It's not.
I was at a poker table the other day, and you can't see it. Maybe you can see real quick. I have a scar on my head, and it was from cancer, and they had to take some cancerous stuff out of my head. And I was really subconscious about it, and I don't think about it every once in a while. I very rarely do.
I didn't even notice until you said something. Yeah.
Because it healed pretty well. This guy at the card table in Vegas, he is drinking. He reaches over and touches my forehead. He goes, "How'd that happen?"
Wait a minute.
And I hadn't thought about it in a long time. I'm going, "What are you talking? Oh, the scar, man." I didn't want to depress him.
Yeah.
But I said it was sun cancer. I got skin cancer.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of depressing.
You brought it up.
I didn't mean to make you feel bad, dude. But then again, I didn't poke you in the testicles and go, "What's going on here?" People, and forget
People
young
are cruel.
kids.
Yes.
This guy was a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Imagine if I had this in high school or as a kid, and what nicknames do you think they'd make from you?
Oh gosh.
So yeah, it sucks for a child to have to suffer that because it never goes away. And even when they're adult, I'm sure their first date, how'd that happen? Because you forget about it unless
unless people keep reminding you.
Yeah, and then you're always thinking about it. Going, okay.
And like you said, who are you going to sue? If you don't sue the rink and you try to sue the person, what if they don't have anything?
No money.
It's no money.
There's a term called blood from a stone.
Oh, wow.
And everyone always comes to me, they go, "Well, I want to sue this guy. He hasn't got anything." And depending on the state you're in, there are a lot of protections. Like there's homestead protection in Florida, which means that you can't take his house.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that guy has, and I'm suing him. I can't take his house.
Nope. I would say the majority of cases, somewhere around 98% of all cases, deal with insurance.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I hate, people. I hate this with everything I'm worth. And please, if you're on a jury, remember this.
Oh, this is good.
When you see somebody suing somebody for a car accident, and they put the person who caused the accident there, and this person is a sweet old lady who looks like she doesn't have two dimes to rub together. The money doesn't come from her. The person sitting next to them was hired by the insurance company. She didn't pay this attorney. She's not going to pay this attorney. She is there as a prop to make you feel bad. Because you'll go, "Well, I'm not going to give this guy the value of his accident because I feel bad for her." It's not her money. The insurance company has chosen not to settle because they think they can pay this person less. So if you're in a courtroom and you see this, it is almost impossible that person isn't there for the insurance company. So be aware of that. And also understand we're not allowed to tell you that in a courtroom. In fact, it'll mistry the case if I say anything about insurance because the insurance companies have bought off our politicians. They have bought off every senator, representative in your state to make sure the law is that you can't mention it because they know if you mention it, juries will give the money.
Correct.
They'll give the money.
You explained this to me a couple of weeks ago, and I did not know this. You're like, "James, I don't fight lawyers.
No, I fight insurance companies.
I fight insurance companies."
I never fought. I took a guy's balloon one time because they didn't have insurance. This moron. And when I say he's a moron.
Got it.
These people paid to fly in a balloon.
Okay.
Okay. It's one of those balloon rides. The guy has the person doing the work, like holding the balloon down, doing all this thing. I'm a passenger. I don't know this.
Yeah.
This lady had no clue. Oh, hold this thing. She holds it, gets blown out of the damn balloon.
Are you serious?
And he goes, well, I don't have insurance, so you can't do anything.
Oh.
I said, really? How much is that balloon?
Ah.
And we went after the balloon.
You.
Not kidding. I said, I'll take your damn balloon.
What was his name? Wizard of
I
Oz?
said, I can. Up? Yeah, no. And he,
yeah,
unusually,
yeah.
he goes, well, geez, I want to keep my balloon. So he took care of it.
Oh, now you paid.
Yeah, he had 6 balloons. I was taking all 6 of those
There
things.
you go, brother. That's how that works.
Because it was unfair.
Yes.
He chose not to get insurance because he knows that the average attorney won't go after it.
Gotcha.
So if
That's
you're
horrible, by the way. You're a horrible person if you're like, I'm not going to get insurance because you're not going to go after me if I don't have it.
It's a tough thing. And we've talked about this on a lot of things. Like we talked about that we got in trouble because people called us liars about the carnivals. And we said that each one of these rides are insured for like $10,000.
And that was a great...
And they're separate companies.
That was great for me because I did not know that.
Yeah.
That was... You got... What we're talking about, people, is when you get hurt on a carnival ride, you can't...
Not like Disney World.
Not Disney. That's not a carnival. That is a theme park. But if you get hurt at a carnival, you can't sue the entire carnival. Each ride is its own entity. So you got to sue the guy running...
It's a separate corporation.
Separate corporation. So you got to sue the guy running the Gravitron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I had one guy go, that's not so. My carnival, guess what?
Yeah.
Joe Don Danny's carnival might not run like that. All right. But the majority do.
Yeah.
And I have sued enough carnivals to figure this out. And they go, well, Jeff, you sue a lot of people. I sue a lot of people who hurt other people.
That's right. That's right.
The seat comes unbolted and throws my client, 200 yards out of the way. And my client can't walk anymore. Oh, well, we should just walk away. No, somebody's got to be responsible.
Yes.
We are responsible people.
That's right.
So when that happens, we're fortunate enough to understand a lot of different laws and understand the way they're doing things. But understand they're insurance companies. They're not people. Don't buy into that. It's unfair. It's this. It's not. You bought insurance. I have insurance. If I hit somebody, my insurance has a duty to take care of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I pay the insurance.
That makes sense.
And that's what it's about. It's not about attorneys eating caviar.
No.
In the end, it's about the person who got hurt and doing your best by them.
So since you brought up trampolines, I got a question. You, being an attorney, would you ever own one?
No.
Really?
Not for 10 seconds.
Wow.
A lot of homeowners insurance policies don't cover trampolines. So you'd have to buy a rider. And then I have to get these parents to sign waivers for the kids who come over the house and do these things. I grew up on trampolines. I'm old.
So did I.
I grew up jumping off roofs.
Yeah, we did that.
Okay. We were dumb.
Yeah.
I landed face first off that trampoline.
Yeah.
Which is probably the reason I am who I am now.
Yes.
They're inherently dangerous.
They are.
You can't supervise them. Even when supervising them, somebody's going to get hurt.
Because even if you're not home and somebody gets on your trampoline while you're not there, it's...
I love when people say, well, I've had a trampoline for years. Okay. And then you ask them, have you ever fallen off it? Oh, yeah, I fell through the cracks one time in the burn I got from the, even the ones that are buried in the ground. Mm-hmm. Because the kid lands wrong. You just land wrong. And I can tell you the neck is a very fragile thing.
Yes, it is.
And you could be paralyzed with very minimal effort.
Like that.
Yep. And you'll go, what happened? I landed wrong. Yeah. And everyone says the same thing. I landed wrong. Mm-hmm. The speed and force and angle are brutal. So no, I would never own it. I always think, what is inherently dangerous?
Okay.
I choose a car. Ask me what car I drive.
Yeah.
A big one. I have a big solid Jeep.
You do.
I have it for one reason.
Zombie apocalypse.
I don't want to die.
Okay, got it.
I don't want to die.
Got it.
I don't want to get hit in a weird way. Sports cars, and I'm not going to say, you guys are driving around in it, the 2-seaters and everything else.
Whipping around in them, by the way.
Even if you're not whipping around, somebody who's not paying attention, they have a big car.
Yes.
Who's going to win in that fight?
The big car.
Yeah. So I'm pretty conservative driver, and I want to make sure I live the day.